Are you a fan of Lana Del Rey? If you are, there is a chance that she has influenced the way that you dress. Let's discuss how Lana Del Rey impacted the fashion industry. Now, her name is an adjective. Okay, we've all heard that audio that goes, "That's so Lana Del Rey vinyl." And when you hear that, when you say that something is so Lana Del Rey, you get a picture in your mind. And that is because she has such strong personal branding and aesthetics. Now, a few of the aesthetics that she is associated with include femme fatale as well as coquette. However, she is most commonly associated with the Americana aesthetic. Now, the Americana aesthetic as a whole is very romanticized, and it's also a very one-sided version of history. Like, let's take the 50s and 60s, for example. For the Americana aesthetic during this time, you would see lots of winged eyeliner, bold red lips, beehive hair, heart-shaped sunglasses, all things that you have seen Lana Del Rey wear or incorporate in her photo shoots or album art. However, these are very surface level things as aesthetics are, but if you're a minority, that time period wasn't just like pretty lipstick and fun hairstyles. You were dealing with very difficult and serious issues. I just think that's important to bring up and keep in mind when discussing the Americana aesthetic. But circling back to Lana, when you think of her and things that she wears, you more than likely think of her Born to Die era. You think of her red lipstick, eyeliner, heart-shaped sunglasses, and these things are all things that fans have bought and copied her because they saw her wearing it. And listen, I don't have to back that up with a statistic because I did it, okay? I did it. In fact, you might also remember she wore flower crowns, and during this time period, Tumblr was one of the main social media platforms, and you would see flower crowns on there. And one thing about Lana, especially early on in her career, if you know, she did get big on Tumblr, and in her photo shoots, album art, and music videos, she did incorporate a lot of things that were trendy on Tumblr, and so it really helped her grow even more. And one of those things would be flower crowns. I really got like a cheap one from Claire's and was walking around thinking that I looked like this image. Okay, I did not look like this image. Okay, you know what I did look like? I looked like I picked out my outfit from a Halloween bin at a thrift store. But I had those heart-shaped sunglasses on and they were rose-colored tinted, my friend. You could not convince me otherwise. I thought that I was a spitting image of Lana. Another example of things that you might associate with Lana Del Rey are racing jackets, because yes, she has worn quite a few, and because she's known for racing jackets, she even incorporated this into her merch store by creating an album patch racing jacket. And because of her branding, because it was so on brand for her, it was very easy to sell. Now, these are just a few examples of what Lana Del Rey has worn and what fans have bought to look like her. But I want to hear from you. What items did you buy because you saw Lana wear them? And be sure to let me know if you want me to turn this topic into a long form video essay on my YouTube where I go into even more examples.